It's my honor to welcome all of you here today, members of the press, to the fine folks at Choice Financial, and to some of our students and members of our faculty, our administration, chaplain at the high school, and other members that are associated with Light of Christ Catholic Schools. It is my honor to welcome all of you here to the Bismarck headquarters of Choice Financial. And with that, I would like to introduce the Vicar of the Diocese of Bismarck and the Secretary of the Light of Christ School Board, Monsignor Gene Limited.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I am honored to be here today representing Bishop Kagan and the Diocese of Bismarck. Our being here today is a cause for a great deal of excitement. Whenever one has the honor and pleasure to announce a multi-million-dollar donation to our Light of Christ schools, it truly indeed is a great moment. And that is what brings us here together today. We are filled with gratitude and very humbled to announce that Choice Financial Group has pledged a commitment of $2 million to the Light of Christ Keep the Promise capital campaign. While this investment is extremely important in the short term because it brings us closer to our goal of a new St. Mary's Central High School and rejuvenated campuses for elementary schools and academy, it's also an investment in the long-term success of our students and school system as a whole. The financial literacy program that will be introduced at all levels of curriculum in our schools over the next 5 years will be the first comprehensive K-12 program of its kind in the state of North Dakota. These are exciting times for Catholic schools and for our Bismarck community. Catholic education has always been an integral part of the Bismarck community. I have the great pleasure of serving as pastor of St. Mary's Parish, not too far from here, where the first Catholic school was built and staffed by the Benedictine sisters, then of St. Joseph, Minnesota, and subsequently our local Benedictine Sisters of Annunciation Monastery here in Bismarck. And from that humble beginning, we have grown and expanded into what we now call Light of Christ Catholic Schools, with grade school campuses at the parishes of Cathedral and St. Anne's, as well as St. Mary's, and the Academy, and our high school campuses. I am excited and honored to welcome Choice Financial into our Light of Christ family. On behalf of Bishop Kagan, the Light of Christ Board of Directors, and our many students, staff, and families, I want to offer a deep sentiment of gratitude to Brian Johnson, Tim Karski, and the whole Choice Financial team. Your commitment and the commitment of many like-minded donors in our community and beyond is what will continue to enable us to keep the promise of Catholic education to many future generations. Thank you.
My great honor to at this time welcome to the podium Mr. Brian Johnson, Director and CEO of Choice Financial Group.
Good morning and welcome. Very humbled and privileged that we can be here today and you're here to join us today. Just a few thoughts from our perspective and how we are excited to have the privilege to be part of this partnership. Choice Financial, while being relatively new to the Bismarck community, Our presence has spanned decades in North Dakota, and so we've been heavily invested in the future of North Dakota. And today marks another day where we get to establish that we are still committed to making North Dakota a better place. Our core values are inspired by putting other people first, and we look to better the places that we live. We strive to be considerate, passionate, and we try to do the right thing. All of this is what brings us enthusiastically here today in partnering with St. Mary's and the Light of Christ School Network. This provides students an opportunity for a world-class learning facility with a value-based environment. It invests in the students themselves, the education, and makes Bismarck-Mandan as a whole a better place. It gives the community an opportunity to grow in numbers, and hopefully students and families are assured of a strong value-based environment. At Choice Financial, it is one of our goals to strive to help most of those that are in need. And thus, today we are extremely proud to announce that half of our donation will be going to those families that need it most. We want everyone to have the opportunity to have that education, and so half of our proceeds of the donation through this partnership will go towards scholarship and tuition reimbursement to help any family that feels that St. Mary's is the best place for his or her child. They can come there, and we want to help make that dream a reality. We're very fortunate to provide these opportunities for our donation, and financial commitment is part of that. But as I said, we are based on people first, and we want our people to be involved in the future of that learning as well. So we are also very proud to announce that we're going to dedicate our employees' time to volunteer to help teach financial literacy, because in a student's young lifetime, one thing you look forward to and face is the challenge of financial responsibility every day of their lives. And so we want to be there for the children at an early age to help teach them on how to manage their money, how to invest their money, how to be responsible with their money and build a healthy financial future. So I know our employees are extremely excited, and we're extremely proud that they want to be there with their time, their energy, and their efforts to be part of the learning process and to make this project and this partnership a successful one, and hopefully a model for other people to look at and better their educational experience and their financial responsibility. So in closing with that, I just want to say thank you very much to everybody involved with St. Mary's, the Light of Christ School, and giving us this opportunity to invest in you, the families of Bismarck and Mandan, and the education system and the future of our young people that are here today. So thank you very much for being here, and we look forward to making this a great success, and appreciate your time. Thanks.
One of the great things about real-life education is students. And we're here at the headquarters where there's a few transactions taking place, people doing drive-through and things like that. And that's exactly what this partnership will allow for our schools, that our students can come face-to-face with the actual real-life world. So I was glad that some of those things are happening as we're sitting here today. So with that, I think we should hear from somebody who will be impacted, or at least those following her will be impacted by a program that will be real life and cutting edge. So with that, our FBLA chapter president, Madison Baumgartner.
So as he said, my name is Madison Baumgartner. I currently hold the position of president at St. Mary's Central High School Future Business Leaders of America, or FBLA chapter. It has been an honor to be involved in this organization for 4 years. Through my experience at 4 national conferences, as well as 4 state conferences, I had the ability to meet amazing new people, learn awesome leadership skills such as organization and communication, But the other program that teaches these concepts is our business program at St. Mary's. With classes such as entrepreneurship, financial literacy, and web design, there is no shortage of learning experiences. Because of this, I would love to express my excitement within our student body for the new center for these business schools classes. This development is essential because of how important business skills are in the real world. Each class has its own unique twist, but all of them prepare students for the future. Personal finance, or financial literacy, teaches lessons on credit cards and loans. This is so useful for upcoming college students such as myself that will be on their own in the future. Other classes such as accounting or web design open a window to glimpse at future career potentials. This is perfect for those who are unsure of what profession they will go into. With so many other classes offering different opportunities, this partnership will just take the business program to the next level. The Choice Financial Business Center will prepare students in our marketing, business, accounting, and financial literacy programs to be future business leaders in our community and beyond. While strong ethical business leadership is the glue of this partnership, both St. Mary's Central High School and Choice Financial Business Center share a mission to serve others, which is evident in the core values of putting people first. On behalf of the students of Light of Christ, St. Mary's Central High School, and our own FBLA program, we would like to thank Brian Johnson and the Choice Financial Group Board of Directors for investing in our future. Thank you.
The future of education for Light of Christ Catholic schools must be centered on ensuring that our students are prepared intellectually, socially, and morally for a world that's always changing. So in this day and age of buzzwords like career ready and college ready, I'd also like to introduce the concept of being world ready. To bring into our world people who are innovative, who are thinkers, who are leaders, and people that are convicted to doing the right thing, whether people are watching them or not. Because students at Light of Christ Catholic schools are an extension of our schools. And the employees of Choice Financial Group are an extension of your family as well. That's something we both honor. And for our students, they are living proof that it's entirely important each and every day to understand that educating the whole person, mind, body, and soul, is a worthy mission. For 139 years, since that first railroad came into this great community, people were starting to talk about education. And in 1878, that first Catholic school, the first Catholic school of this region, sprung up because of that desire to educate people for a mission, something greater than that of just academics. And all along the way, over the last 139 years, there have been key people that have helped walk that walk. With today's announcement, it's clear that partners are important to walk into the future. The common ground between Light of Christ schools and Choice Financial is about progress. It's about raising the bar by creating the Choice Financial Business Center in a high school, with programming that can stream down into our middle school, St. Mary's Academy, and our elementary schools. That is a bold step. That's something unique. And it's something that I'm very, very excited about and proud about. And it's something that when I was talking with these folks several months ago was so encouraging to hold those same values. Something unique with the desire to establish a curriculum and culture that values innovation so that our students can one day become intelligent consumers responsible investors, and morally responsible business leaders. We are excited and so very thankful to be in a partnership with an organization that can help to inspire and educate our students. A shared desire to be innovative, to be cutting edge, to push the bar. It's a unique connection between a school system and the business community. A connection that is essential for our students. It's a partnership I believe will be a connection to our families, to make real-life lessons that occur during the day in a classroom to become topics of discussion at the dinner table. That's the connection. We are excited to help raise the bar and to begin creating the most dynamic and the most unique student experiences possible. Real-life experiences that are up close and personal, that will evolve into a comprehensive program that others will want to look at and emulate. Thank you to Choice Financial for believing in us. Thank you for believing in our 1,300 plus students, for our 800 plus families, for our administration, our staff, all of the people who do the work that they need to do to fulfill the mission that our board asks us to do every day, to live that mission and to do it for the students. So I'm humbled to be here today with all of you and to say thank you. It's a great honor and it's a humbling honor to be with you today. Thank you. I'd like to say that if there are any questions for any of the presenters here today or for people standing on the outside, we'd be available to answer those onto the side in front of a banner or whatever that might be. Or also if there's any information that is not adequate within the information packet, please feel free to tap one of us on the shoulder and we'll do our very best for any of those questions. Thank you for being here. Brian, we're needing.
Have you signed this big check for us, Brian? No, that's okay.
I don't think you were on it. I don't think you would have been on that one.